What is up, YouTube? This is Jay, and today it's Sunday, so I'm gonna be giving you guys an update on the portfolio and what did I buy on Friday as a DCA investor. After the 6 purchases that I made on Friday, I'm gonna show them to you in a minute. I'm gonna show you a screenshot of my Fidelity account, the dividend portfolio, and so you guys can see that I'm being transparent, that I'm not just making up numbers in a spreadsheet just to create content. And I can show you guys that you can continue building a portfolio with like $5, $10, $20 on a weekly basis like I have been doing. And you don't need to wait until you have $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 and like build up one position with like $5,000 all at once. You can just do it on a weekly basis. $5, $10, $20. That's how I have been building even my S&P 500 index fund, which I'm also going to show you in a few minutes. But let's see first the purchases that I made on Friday, starting with SCHD, one full share at $27.98, continuing to build that position. Very happy with it. And then my next purchase, $20 into Realty Income. Share price is at $54.77. Share price has been going up once again, and it's gonna be above my cost pretty soon if it continues to go up. So then that's gonna give me an opportunity to build other positions. So let's see what other position opens up once Realty Income goes back up in share price. Then my next purchase, $20 into Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J, share price $147.40. And then my next one, $12 into my S&P 500 index fund FXAIX at a share price of $208.30. I had $2 extra there because my SCHD buy was at $28. So I had $2 extra so I could either spend them on a chocolate bar or a donut. Maybe I could buy a donut. Maybe it might be more than $2, and or put it into the S&P 500 index fund. So I prefer the S&P. And then my last purchase in the dividend portfolio into CanView, $10 into CanView, ticker symbol KVUE at a share price of $21.33. It helps me build the income on those off months and continue to help me build that position in CanView. Then my purchase in the growth portfolio was the $20 that I deposited into it and into VGT, ticker symbol VGT, right? Vanguard's Information Technology ETF at a share price of $629.16. I do want to continue building this position, and it's going to take some time because the share price is so high. I do wish maybe Vanguard would do something like Schwab did and do a share split. What do you guys think? Imagine if VGT did a share split where the share price will go back down to like $100 where I could build my position faster. That would be awesome. Like a 5-for-1 or 6-for-1 or something like that. I think that would be great if Vanguard does that. Total in purchases $109.35. And then if we go into my portfolio spreadsheet, you guys can see right here that I have SCHD 190 shares at the very top, and my market value for this portfolio $19,270. And then let me show you a screenshot of my Fidelity account. It does not show my account number. That's why I don't show my Fidelity brokerage account on the website, because it actually does show the account number, and that's why I cannot show it on YouTube. But you guys can see right here, SCHD, 27% of my portfolio, same as in the spreadsheet, 190.358 shares on SCHD. My market value on it, $5,328. And you guys can see that total gains, I'm $460 in the green, as you guys can see right there, 9% in the green. Realty Income, 31.8 shares, $83 in the red, 4% in the negative, as you guys can see there. VYM, I have 12 shares. I did not sell any VYM like I was planning to on Friday. I'm like, let me leave it for Tuesday. I'll just make my Vici purchase on Tuesday from my weekly challenge for January, which I'm gonna buy one full share, guys, actually. And the share price right now, it is at $29.35 in Vici. So I'm going to buy one full share. I'm going to take some of the idle cash and continue to build that position. And then after I do that, I am going to sell 1 or 2 shares of VYM, which is right now $131.69. So it's above the share price that I have sold some before, which I have sold at $127 and $128. So this gives me a few more dollars to buy into SCHD. So it's gonna purchase for me a little bit more of a fractional share, which is gonna be awesome. I have 12 shares on VYM, so I'm probably gonna sell 2 shares. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make the move, sell another 2 shares again like I did last week, and then I'll post a video on Wednesday. So look, are you looking forward to the video on Wednesday? I'll definitely post a video on Wednesday. I'm gonna try my best. And then Johnson & Johnson, as you guys can see here, 9.068 shares. So I'm very close to 10 shares. I really would like to have 10 shares of Johnson & Johnson. My current market value is $1,333. It's almost 7% of my portfolio. I do have to grow this FXAIX position so it could be at the top because I wanted it to be VYM, but now that I'm moving from VYM into SCHD, I need to grow this FXAIX position to be right up here with SCHD. I need it to be larger. I need it to be around 10% of the portfolio. And all realty income is my second largest right now, 9% of the portfolio, as you can see right here. So I need to grow that position. And Visa is another one. I want to grow it some more, but it's just going up in share price. Right now, $319 in share price. I'm 17% in the green, even though I started this position a few months ago. I was so bullish on it. I put over $1,000 on it in just a few months, DCAing into it. I was putting like $20 here and there, $80, $50, even sometimes I have made $10 purchases. So I'm very happy with that position, actually, especially for the dividend growth. So let's see where it goes. Main Street Capital, this is a position that is doing very well, 53% in the green. I only have 17 shares. And then Vici, as you guys can see here, 29.4 shares. I'm going to have 30 shares on Tuesday after I buy my 1 share that I'm going to buy for the weekly challenge. And then my last few positions are Starbucks, Procter & Gamble, which the ex-dividend date should be coming up, and the earnings is also coming up soon. And then Pfizer, Kenvue, Coca-Cola, and Apple. Coca-Cola is one that I need to grow a little bit more. I only got $400 invested in Coca-Cola. I want to grow that position. It's only 2.5%, and Apple is my smallest position at 2.27%. I'm 61% in the green in Apple. So that's one position that ran up in share price. And if we go back into my spreadsheet right here, you guys can see $19,270. I do have $111 in cash. And then let's go into my growth portfolio, actually. And here you guys can see in my growth portfolio that my top position is Google at 3.3 shares, 27% of the growth portfolio. In Google, this is one position I've been growing. I've been buying. Share price right now is at $196. My last buy was at $189. So I was still seeing an opportunity there in Google, so I took advantage of it. VGT 0.89 shares, 23% of my portfolio. I'm in the green by 22% in VGT, $101. Tesla is one that is performing very well. I don't know if I should take the gains and wait for it to dip back in share price, because Tesla is very volatile, very, very volatile. I don't know where it just goes up in share price so crazy, and then I don't know. I don't know when to sell yet. I've been such a buy and hold investor. And this portfolio right here, Brainchild asked me a question like, why do I keep accounts separate? Well, in this portfolio, I actually wanted to move on from positions here and there. I didn't want to hold them very long term. Only VGT and FNILX. I wanted to hold those two for many years before I DCA out of it, like I'm doing in VYM. and then just put the proceeds into SCHD or any of my other positions, but most likely SCHD. And Tesla right now is one that is at 106% in the green. So I don't know if I should just take the gains and then look for an opportunity where I can grow my money once again, into maybe the 100% or 50% or something like that. That is something that I need to work on. So going back to Brainchild's question, yes, I want to move on from positions in this portfolio with a shorter. I want to have a shorter holding mindset with the holdings in this portfolio, where I can move on from them, try to get some new positions, and hopefully I can grow my money like that, but I still want to hold for like a year, or so. I don't want to like be a day trader. That I don't want to do with this portfolio. And then later on, also, I might want to learn how to do options or cover calls, but that's going to be the future. I don't have time right now to learn about it just yet. I'm just learning right now on how to invest into companies and ETFs as of right now. So I'm still trying to gain some knowledge in that. So it can probably help me in the future whenever I try to do some options or anything like that. Maybe I'll try one or two, see how it works out. But that's going to be years from now. I'm not going to do that just yet, guys. But yeah, that is the plan with this portfolio. And it has been performing very well, actually, this portfolio with the holdings I got. And I'm 37% in the green, as you guys can see right here. Amazon was one that I wish I had a lot more money when I first started, but I made a very small deposit into this brokerage account, and I only put like 25 bucks into Amazon, and then it ran up in share price, and I didn't know when to buy again, so I started building up my other positions like in Google, Tesla, FNILX, and VGT, and I left that one alone, which I shouldn't have. I should have bought more and more of Amazon, but I also don't regret the decisions that I made with the other positions. As you guys can see right here, 24% in the green on FNILX, 22% in the green for VGT, 25% in the green for Google. So all my positions are doing very well in this portfolio. And then if we go back into my full portfolio spreadsheet, you guys can see that my full portfolio, both of them together, $21,600, $2,600 in the green, and 14% in the green in performance. You guys can see I only have 5%, 5 positions in the red, not performing well in share price. But I see that as an opportunity. Some people will freak out and sell their positions, but I'm not going to sell. I'm going to continue building my positions, and I'm going to build those positions right there. Except Pfizer, I haven't been buying any as of lately. I've been focusing more on the opportunity that I have on these companies because I like them more than Pfizer, to be honest with you. I do like the 5.5% yield on cost that I have on Pfizer. That's really nice, actually. And if we go to the right, you guys can see that this is my estimated yearly dividend income at $654 if it's a full portfolio. You guys can see SCHDs right now, $189 in estimated yearly dividends. I remember when I started with like 20 bucks. I remember. But I'm just being DCing into it consistently on a weekly basis. That's why don't forget to subscribe so you can continue the journey together with the community that I have in this channel. So we can continue to keep each other motivated. Don't lose the motivation, because I did lose motivation at one point. At the very beginning, I bought some AGNC, and then after that, I didn't see like dividend growth, and I didn't see that I was getting rich. So I'm like, you know what, this thing doesn't work. And then after a couple months, I then went ahead and got motivated and started investing once again and build up my SCHD position and a few other positions. And I just been buying one cup of coffee at a time, some of my positions. So it does work, as you guys can see right here. VG, $50 a year, all realty income, $100 a year in estimated yearly dividends. Bank of America, $30, which I've been putting into SCHD. So Bank of America is going to continue buying one full share for me in SCHD on a yearly basis. Johnson & Johnson 44, Main Street Capital $50 a year, Vici $50 a year, Pfizer $38. Wow, nice. Starbucks $21, Procter & Gamble $15. I need to grow that position right there. And then if you guys see per month of the year, $54 per week of the year, $12 per day of the year, $1.79. So I think just a dividend portfolio is like around $1.75. And then if my portfolio worked a 40-hour week, it will get paid. I will get paid 31 cents an hour from my dividend from my portfolio. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me your opinion in the comment section and any questions. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.